there is a place in the universe where the laws of physics no longer work. Not bend, not stretch, break. A place where everything we trust about reality stops making sense. A place we cannot see, cannot reach, and maybe were never meant to. Far out, in the darkness of space, beyond the reach of ordinary stars, something waits. A region so dense, so extreme, that even light cannot escape it. A black hole. From a distance, it looks simple. A dark sphere, silent, still, but that's only the surface. Because at its center lies something far more disturbing. At the core of every black hole, there is a point with no size, no shape, no structure, and yet, it contains an entire star's mass. This is called the singularity, a place where gravity becomes infinite, where space collapses into itself, and time loses all meaning, not slows down, not speeds up, stops being something that can even be defined. For over a century, physics has tried to describe the universe. The equations of Albert Einstein explain gravity, how massive objects bend space-time, how planets orbit stars, how galaxies hold together. And quantum physics explains the very small particles, energy, the building blocks of reality itself. But inside a singularity, these two worlds collide, and both of them fail. Einstein's equations break, quantum theory collapses, and we are left with something we cannot calculate, cannot predict, cannot understand. Imagine falling toward a black hole. At first, nothing feels different. But as you get closer, something strange begins to happen. Time, for you, slows down. To an outside observer, you begin to freeze, hovering at the edge, never quite crossing it. But for you, time feels normal, until space itself begins to stretch. Your body pulled apart, stretched into a thin line. A process scientists call spaghettification. And beyond that point, no one knows what happens. There is a boundary around every black hole, a line that cannot be crossed back over. The event horizon. Once you pass it, there is no return. No signal, no message, no escape. Everything beyond that point is cut off from the rest of the universe, forever. Inside that boundary, inside the singularity, may lie answers to the deepest questions ever asked. What created the universe? What is space? What is time? And what happens at the end of everything? Some scientists believe the entire universe may have begun as a singularity, an infinite point that expanded into everything we see today. Which means, at the center of every black hole might be a clue to our own origin. But there is a problem. We can never reach it. No probe can survive it. No signal can escape it. No information can return. Everything we know about singularities comes from equations, not observation. Which means, we are trying to understand something we can never directly see. So the deepest truth of the universe might be hidden in a place we can never enter. A place where physics breaks, where time disappears, where reality itself comes undone. And maybe that is not a limitation. Maybe it is a boundary, a line the universe does not want us to cross. Because some truths are not just difficult to understand, they may be impossible. And somewhere, in the silent center of every black hole, those answers are still waiting.